Hey Flosstube, Ashley here, Boogie Stitcher on YouTube, Schleezum_Boogie Stitcher on Instagram, coming to you guys with a week 2 Mania recap. There we go, holy cow. I had to sit there and count in my brain what week we were on. The second week of Mania, I stitched on the Harry Potter snow globe and the coffee Quaker. So I wanted to show you guys where I got to, and then what I worked on during the weekend, and then what my start is for the week 3. So the first things first is the snow globe, which is this one, and this was gifted to me by Nikki from Thread Maiden on Instagram. And you know, this was a terrible stitching week. I was super busy, but you know what, every stitch counts. So I didn't get a ton done, but I stitched this part of the hat right here. So I still need to stitch these colors right here. I wanted to get the whole hat done. I mean, that would have been amazing, but it just didn't work out. So here's where I'm at total. And here is what I did. It's just right here. So that is it for the snow globe. And then for Coffee Quaker, I don't have a picture of the pattern printed, so I'll go ahead and insert a picture right here. And this one, I did some, I definitely could have done more. Here's the whole thing so far. Ignore this, this was something else. So here's what I've gotten. And what I did on this one is I did half of one line on here. So I did the rest of this motif, and then I outlined this motif, or at least part of it. So that's what I did on this one. And that was it for week 2 for stitching progress. For the weekend, I started the Owl Forest Embroidery Mystery Cell. It's Treasure Island is what they're like basing it off of, or I guess the name of it. So I am going to go ahead and insert what I know in this, like right here. So that's the part that has been released so far. They release a new part of the pattern every 2 weeks. So I'm getting closer to being done with this part. So I have half of the banner done, and then I need to get island, and then the other part, and then a couple more snowflakes and a moon. So we're getting there. Pretty good start for only working on it since Friday. So that's that one. And then I also worked on, here it is. I also worked on a new start that I just posted, which is this pretty gal. So in the Stitch With Me, I started right up here, and I just kind of continued that. Like I said, it wasn't a very good stitching week, but that's what I've gotten so far. And this is tent stitch, so this is like about, not really 3 feet, but probably looks about 3 feet on the camera. So you can tell that the tent or half stitching looks great. It's not a problem at all. Up close you can see a little bit, but it's not a problem. But yeah, pretty good start for, I mean, I just started this on Saturday night, I think, maybe something like that. So that's it for stitching progress for the week. That's all I worked on. Now for plans for Stitch Mania week 3, I am going to work on my Sleeping Beauty that I'm stitching with the stitching colorist Shelly Lewis, I believe is how you say all of her name. So this gal right here, and just a reminder if you don't know or you're just now joining, for Stitch Mania I am stitching during the week, which for me is Monday through Thursday, I am stitching any pattern that I'm stitching with someone else or in a cell. And then on the weekends, I get to stitch whatever I want. So this is the one I'm stitching on this week. I am stitching the purple and pink, and Shelly is stitching the blue, and then we'll swap as soon as we get done. So I have worked on this a little bit today, so this isn't really my starting point, but it's pretty close. So I've stitched all of this basically, and all of the top part of her bangs, some of her hair right here, and her skin to this point. So I'm just working on her face and trying to work on the background as I go as well, and working my way down. And this is the whole thing. So I'm just getting started, but that's okay. I really like working on this pattern, and I really like watching Shelly's progress as well. So I like it. And I was gonna work on, as my second project, I was gonna work on in this house, but while filming this video, it's in my room and the baby's sleeping, so I changed my mind, and now I'm gonna work on my fairy, which of course I'm doing for the fairy Sal. So here's my fairy, and she has been very neglected, so I need to work on her. So here we are. We're gonna work on her. And so here's where I'm at right now. I want to try and finish this page at least by the end of the week. But here's like where we've gotten to so far. So all the way up to 90 is what we've done. So yep, I would like to finish this by the end of the week if I can. Hopefully that's doable, but like I said, it's been really busy, so we'll see. And that is it for my week 3 Mania plans and my week 2 recap. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate every single one of you. I hope you all stay safe, stay warm, and take care. Bye.